Fire substation officer of the St. Kitts and Nevis Fire and Rescue Services, Timothy Martin, provided a number of basic fire safety tips for the general public to perform that could save lives in the event of a fire. He was speaking during the most recent edition of ZIZ Radio's program Fire Talk. In the instance when a person is caught in a burning building, Martin advises persons to get low.
We want to discuss crawling low under smoke. Now, some persons might ask, why would we need to stay low if there is smoke? But smoke rises. Hot air and toxic gases, most of them, they rise. So when a person stays low to the ground, they get a bit more breathable oxygen. So if you're in a house and you get up, your house is filled with smoke, we're encouraging persons in order to stand a chance of getting out safely is to stay low to the ground, as low as possible, and crawl out of the building.
He also spoke about what persons are to do if their clothes are on fire.
We encourage persons don't run. If your clothes is on fire and you're running around, then the fire, you're fanning the fire, so to speak. But if you stop, drop and roll, it causes it smothers the fire. We look at the example of a matchstick. If you were to scratch a match, turn it upside down, upright, then you recognize that the fire would reach up to your fingertips a lot quicker than if it was to stay horizontal. Now, with the rolling back and forth, you're actually smothering the fire, snuffing it out. So, we're encouraging persons, if your clothes is ever on fire, do not run about. Just simply stop, drop, and roll around.
Martin also advised that persons cover their face while they roll around. As it pertains to burns on the skin, Martin said persons are to run cool water on the affected area.
The best way to cool a burn is by running cool water over the affected area. Some persons, they say put ice, but ice is not the best thing to use. Ice in itself burns as well. You can have something that is called ice burns. So putting a piece of ice on the affected area is actually causing more damage to the tissues than you would be thinking.
Interesting.
So put your hand, whatever body part, under some cool running water, room temperature water. You can do that for an extended period of time. That would help to cool down the burn.
Other tips included: do not overload electrical sockets and use a qualified electrician to fix electrical items or wiring.